Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, and we're in that old beater Toyota today, and we're going to try to fix an issue that some of y'all may have if you have an older car, and we're going to talk about that in a second, but for right now, just sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. Alrighty y'all, so as I'm working on this old Toyota for my daughter, one of the issues that's popped up, and some of y'all may have this, no matter what setting you hit, you have no fan until you get the high. Everything else is just dead in the water. Today, we're going to try to fix that. Chances are it's most likely the resistor, which is usually the cheapest part for this particular year car. And they have resistors that range from $5 to $180. There's 4 of them, like $5, $6, $10, and $18. And then the one that's for the fancy auto adjust, yeah, that's the $180 one. And this is what that puppy looks like. A bunch of coils set into a plug. I'm going to show you where it's at. I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually fix this, provided this is all that's wrong. We'll find out in a few moments, so hang on. Okay, so that little gizmo, knocked my light over. That little gizmo is hidden up in the dash right up under here. We'll pull this cover off, and it's going to be kind of stuck back into the air duct on the side here. And what we'll do is, it's got one screw holding it in. We'll pull it out, swap the parts, and see if it works. So let me try to set the camera up in a tripod so you can watch me try to contort and get my fat old body up in here under the dashboard. Okay, so we just catch an edge here, and we pop these little fittings right out. Got these little spring clamps, and that, wait, try to get some light up in here. This would have probably been an easier reach with a little stubby screwdriver. Wow. I'm gonna guess that this puppy here, yeah, it's broke. That's why it don't work. Wires are burnt. Okay, so if we compare these, they look the same, with the big difference being this coil here was broken. This coil here was broken. The only coil that was working was the single right there. Wow. That's no good. I'm gonna say, preliminarily, I made the right guess. Make sure this is the same layout. It is. Yep. Give me a minute to pop this in. Okay. As I try to put this puppy in, okay, now. Kind of working blind here. Trying to get the screws started so I can reach up in there with the screwdriver and tighten it. Okay, and now okay. Now that I got the part in, I've earned a shot of accuracy juice. Okay, we're going to get in. We're going to see if the fan works on the various settings. So bring it back in when we get in the car. Okay, we're going to wait for all the beeping to stop. I have all the HVAC controls set to off. Let's see if low works. Oh yeah. Medium, medium high, high, hot dog. That's a big improvement. Now we don't have to just have it on full high all the time when you want air blowing or heat blowing or defrost blowing. Very nice. So yeah, this resistor was absolutely toast. The only resistor that was intact was this one. The big one here, which I assume was for high, was broken. The medium was broken, and the low was broken. Wires are like super thin, and the only one left was this one here for medium high, I think, because it's like a big wire. Got a thick wire, thin wire, thin wire. But yep, that resistor was toast. So it would have been much nicer had this not had the auto adjusting HVAC system, because we could have fixed this for as little as $5. But because this one had the fancy HVAC, it cost $180 to fix. But it's fixed. Now all I have to do is find my Freon certificate so I can get some more R12. That, or I have to convert this to R134. I think it has a leak, and I think the Freon's down just enough to not kick in the pressure switch. And before summertime, we want to have AC working on this. And see the tripod back there, I used my Sunway Photo T2840CK with the ball head to film me crawling up underneath the dashboard. Big shout out to Sunway Photo. I have to have a new shorty tripod to show y'all, but that'll be in a little while. Alrighty, y'all. Well, there it is. Real quick, down and dirty, fast fix. If your HVAC system does not have different fan speeds available because they don't work and only the high works, chances are you've got a blower motor resistor that's gone faulty. Can't tell you where they all are, but they're somewhere up in the dash, somewhere in the air box, and it's a pretty easy fix. We had this happen once before. My wife took her car to the shop, and it was like they charged like $500 to fix it. Well, she had a simple just 3 or 4-way switch. She had literally the $5 part, and they charged like $500 to fix the blower motor. This is what it was. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to punch out, drink me some more accuracy juice, enjoy this Saturday, windy Saturday morning, and we'll catch y'all next time. So, y'all stay safe. Keep shooting. We'll catch you next time.
Send it. Hit.